Hello, spooky souls. I trust you're all doing super well today. We're going to look at some more spooky stuff on internets. Will is joining us. He's going to hold my hand with his tiny appendage. That didn't sound right. I meant his hands. Get your mind out the gutter. He's going to do a pro tech for us and offer us some moral support whilst we delve into TikTok. Let's see if we can find some real clips, because you never know, we might actually find a real one. Let the debunking begin. Damn, well, that's real. That's obviously real.
Can you touch my hand?
Oh, I know this guy. Lee, I think this dude's name is.
Touch my hand.
Yeah, his house is like hella haunted. I think I've seen this clip before. He's like...
That is ice cold.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, look. They're holding hands. It's not the same clip that I've seen before. This guy, yeah, his house is so haunted. It's crazy. I've seen clips before where he's done exactly this and he's, held out his hand. He's like, hold my hand, touch my hand. And I've seen the stick figure like come over and sort of go, I touched it.
Tag a friend who would be this ghost. Or would this be you?
What? Shut up.
For the fifth time I had watched the video, I noticed something in the corner of the room, which is actually my daughter's room. So I screenshotted it, and I just zoomed in on it. My heart just dropped. I could feel my face, all the blood in my face ran.
Oh, my eyes are watering.
It scared me.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know if that's real or not, but it did scare me. It made my eyes water quite a lot. It's just a trend now where people go into parks and like push the swings and then stand back and record it like, oh my god, I found some ghost children playing on the roundabout. Oh no. The goosebumps were so real. Okay, well that reflection thing, that's an easy thing to do. That also is a very easy thing to do. I need more context for that one. Can you say green screen? Okay, this one though. Yeah, okay. Fake. They're all fake. Upon closer inspection, that first clip, I'm pretty sure that's fake. I mean, I've said this before, but it's so easy now to fake things like this because of the, the technology that we have now. I kind of want to see some like OG clips from the 80s or the 90s or something before video manipulation was this simple. Oh, randonauting. Okay, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the app Randonautica. It's a really cool app. It uses a quantum computer to generate locations on a map that you can go to. The idea is that you're manifesting them. So what you do is you set an intention of what you want to find, and you just sit quietly and you set that intention, and then you hit the go button on the app and it will conjure up a location to visit. And when you go there, there you will find what you're looking for. I am an avid randonauter. I don't understand really how it works, and the creators of the app have also said that they do not understand how it works. But it works. If you've not tried it before, then I highly recommend it. Randonautica, go download the app. What I will say though, based on my own personal experience, is just be smart and be safe, because it will take you to some really remote locations. It is definitely a good idea to take someone with you. Whether you believe in, the manifestational sort of element of it or not, I would just be real mindful about what you're looking for and the intention that you set. I don't know what's with this noise we're hearing. Oh, okay. I mean, the sound effects really helped just there, but I just flushed with goosebumps with the noose on the back of the car. Okay, I mean, there's no proof here that these people didn't do this themselves and lie about the red stuff smeared all over their car. So I need more information, as always. I feel like I'm saying that a lot in these videos. I need more information. I don't know. I can't debunk and I can't prove with what they've given us here.
Random Nautica Part 1. So we've come here to this random spot and we didn't know what it was, what it could be.
And then I said that people like to see random dolls in windows of people's houses, and
then fucking dolls in fucking windows. Dolls in windows.
Dolls. That is weird.
That is weird. Oh shit, hang on. Creepy weird. We want creepy weird. Let's go. Tap it.
Maps.
I don't like it.
I think this app can be quite dangerous because you're out there looking for something and you don't know what it is that you're looking for. I think it does encourage people to kind of explore deeper than you normally would. You know, if you were walking down this street that these girls are on, you wouldn't normally go down this alleyway unless it's for a specific reason. So I think this is why I'm sort of saying just be kind of mindful, be safe if you're going to use this app, and just be aware of your surroundings and don't trespass, and just be smart, right? Just be smart.
So alley is kind of creepy. Anything?
You can just find nothing. Yeah, some of the things that I found in the past have just been mental. I'll share a few of my experiences with Randonautica. No one, me sharing my experiences, right? But here we go. Settle in. My dad passed away in 2017. He and I had agreed prior to his death that he would show me that he's around by directing me to rainbows, whether it's a real rainbow or just a rainbow, anything, just rainbows. And one day, it was a couple of years after he'd passed, I had an afternoon free, so I decided to go randonauting for a little bit in the village that I lived in at the time. All I remember is that day I was desperately missing my dad. I probably did set an intention with a word, but the reason that I was randonauting was because I was missing my dad and I was trying to distract myself by going off on some adventure and doing something a bit different. So I think that ended up kind of being the thing, was my dad was the intention without me meaning it to be so. I set my intention, right? And I get my pin and off I go on foot through the village. It took me out of the village. It took me up a road, a very quiet, country lane. And then it took me off into the woods, and I came to this small clearing, and right in the center of it was a huge rock with a memorial plaque on it, just like in the middle of nowhere. It wasn't a graveyard. There was no other tombstones or anything around. And it was a memorial. I read the plaque, and it was basically dedicated to a man who loved that particular part of the woods. And he passed in the early 1900s, but I think he was born in the late 1800s. His name was Job. I think is probably short for something. The memorial was erected by his son because he had expressed that he wanted to be buried in the woods, but due to, I guess it's like council permissions of where you can bury bodies, he had to be buried in the local graveyard, which just happened to be a stone's throw away from where I lived at the time. So because that's what his dad wanted, his son erected this like giant memorial in the middle of these woods. It, you know, it was very sweet, and it was weird, you know, it was like random. It was what I had asked for. Like I say, I can't remember exactly what it was that I had set for my intention, but it is interesting that I was really like hardcore thinking about my dad and how much I missed him, and then I get led to a memorial for someone who'd passed. So whilst I'm standing there at that memorial, I then pulled out Randonautica and I set another intention, got the pin and followed the pin, and the pin took me back out onto the road and then further up it away from my house. So I followed it, and I probably walked for about half a mile. It took me to a gate. So there was a paddock with 2 horses in it. One was black and one was white. There was this huge, it was like a double gate to the property of this farm that the paddock was part of. And if I had gone through that gate, I would have been trespassing, so I didn't. I stopped at the gate, and the pin was a little bit beyond the gate, which I wasn't willing to trespass, so I just stayed at the gate, and I stood there for about a full 60 seconds, just looking around, deciding what to do next. It was the middle of the summer, and it was a beautiful summer's day, bright azure blue sky, beautiful white fluffy clouds. The sun was blazing down. I was wearing sunglasses and just like a tank top. It was a beautiful hot summer's day. And as I stood there, within that 60 seconds, it just started raining. No warning, just suddenly downpour rain. And within just a few moments, I was soaked through to my skin. But the sun didn't go in. And as I turned round to look across this paddock with this black horse and white horse in it, this massive double rainbow appeared. It was so, like, the colours were so vibrant. I have never seen a rainbow that like solid looking in the sky before, ever. And it was a double rainbow, and I've seen plenty of double rainbows before, but usually the smaller double rainbow is barely visible, right? It's like super transparent. But this one was just as bold as the main rainbow. It just blew me away, and of course I just, you know, immediately started crying because I was like, oh my god, Dad, I miss you so much. This is the thing that really like head me even to this point. I was really thinking about my dad, and I was feeling really sad and really low, so I decided to go off out, use Randonautica as a distraction. I set an intention, but it didn't matter because intention really, it comes from here, doesn't it? Solar plexus, where you get your gut feeling from. This is where you feel. This is like really where you reside as a soul in your body. When I set my intention, I guess it came from here, and here was where I was really missing my dad that day. So I used the app, and it took me to a it wasn't a real gravestone, but like a memorial stone that was a child to their parent. And then from that spot, I set another intention, which led me to a crazy weather situation and a double rainbow, 2 horses, 1 black, 1 white, which I base my whole existence on, like yin and yang and divine masculine, divine feminine, and, you know, balance, right, type stuff. So to see a white horse and a black horse in one field under this double rainbow in this crazy weather like anomaly, the whole thing was just so bizarre. If I hadn't have gone to the first point, I wouldn't have been given the second point, because it works on where you are as a radius. And I got there within 60 seconds of the rainbow happening. And just as quickly as it appeared, it disappeared and stopped raining. I think I was probably there for about 5 minutes, absolute max. And the rain stopped and it was as if it never happened and the rainbow was gone. I just, like, that confuses me even to this day. Randonautica, man, it's legit and it's crazy.
Randonautica, there's like theories that it's actually controlled by like the dark web.
Yeah.
It'll lead you to weird places, right? A bunch of these kids wanted to do it, right? They generated the coordinates, and this coordinate sent them to a random like beach, like in LA where it's
I've heard about this.
What do you call that?
Venice Beach?
Yeah, Venice Beach. It was like a Venice Beach type vibe in Seattle. When they were in the video, they saw like on the rocks, there was a suitcase. And that suitcase was like the coordinate that they were looking for. It sent them exactly to that suitcase, right?
Yeah.
The kids go up and like, okay, I think this is our item, right? They open it carefully. They see like plastic. They're like, what the fuck? So they take a couple sticks and they poke at it to see if there's like anything alive in there.
Yeah.
There's nothing alive. So they open the plastic a bit more and they get a whip. Randonautica, there's like...
So it was a body. They'd found a body. I'm sure you probably figured that out. But yeah, they found a body. It's not controlled by the dark web. I like the theory though, but no, it's not controlled by the dark web. It's controlled by a quantum computer that generates the locations and the coordinates. But yeah, I came across this story in the first place, not through a Randonautica thread. I think we've fallen down a bit of a Randonautica rabbit hole right here. I watch a lot of true crime, and I remember this being... I can't remember the situation, but yeah, mad that the reason the body was found was because of Randonautica. It was just crazy.
Hello?
Hello? Okay. It's fucking moving. Hello?
Hi.
Are you okay? Hello?
Do you need help?
Babe,
What the hell?
what is it doing?
I don't know. Hey!
Are you alright?
All I'm seeing from the comments here are like shining the flashlight everywhere but on the person. Good job. Why don't you shine the light on it? They need a manual to learn how to use a flashlight. I'm not even going to waste my time. This next 30 seconds is precious time I'll never get back.
He decides to explore the designated coordinates all by himself, which ended up leading him into the woods.
It's always
and for
the
a while,
case.
He wanders the area calmly until he hears something creepy.
Swear I saw someone scream.
He hears what sounds like someone screaming off in the distance, and after continuing to explore the woods, he hears something once again.
Spooky place. I'm pretty sure I was in the car and knock on the door. What the f?
He attempts to locate what could be causing the screaming sounds, and starts scouting the area with his flashlight.
I mean, personally, for my own safety, like curiosity killed the cat, right? I would go immediately back to my car, I would phone the police, and I would tell them what I'm hearing and why I'm out there and what's going on. And I'd be like, bro, you need to go out there into the woods with backup and some like dogs and some really bright flashlights and figure out what this noise is, because there's definitely someone in the woods and they don't sound like they're very happy. But no, this idiot, I guess, is just gonna go straight over to the sound and be like, hey, what's up?
And that's when he captures something unnerving.
What is that? What the f is that?
Yeah, what? I don't know. What are we looking at?
What appears to be a black-eyed child can be seen lurking behind a tree branch, just watching the man as he searches the location, making him bolt out of there without a second thought.
I mean, it looks like a hat, like a scream mask or a hat or something. It's not a scream mask, the eyes are the wrong shape, but you know, it looks like a hat, like a bally, you know, balaclava or something. It's not moving. What?
Alright, going randonauting, and it took us to this shady park in the middle of nowhere, so let's see what we find. All we see so far is like trees, a bridge. I think we have to go over this bridge, and our location's a little down there. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Should we keep going?
No.
What the fuck? Oh my god, is she following us? Alright, going randonauting.
Oh, that got me. Yeah, that got me. You got me. Good job. Okay, we got totally distracted there with Randonautica stuff. Let's get back to business, shall we?
Dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to
I've not seen it. No. Oh, I hate everything about what I just saw there. I absolutely hate that. Okay, this is not a good place to be on TikTok. I hate it.
So that was out the blue. Got ya. Break them fucking blinds and you're gone tonight. Little shit. I'll ring the fucking priest. Lights on a mad one. That light's gone on. Lamps on a mad one. TV's gone off. I'm just fucking a cat the ass at all today. Fuck off. I've had fucking enough. Finally. Put the fucking telly back on. I've had enough. Fuck off. Priest, tomorrow, Sunday. Got you. Light's just gone off. This is why I don't like coming round at night time, guys. Obviously. Fuck off. Lights just come on. Whoa, guys. We don't know what the fuck. Guys, look at that blind. What the fuck? What the fuck, guys? I'm fucking shaking now. You're all gonna say that's remote controlled?
Okay, as a fellow Brit, it does seem that this guy is genuine. Now, I only say as a fellow Brit because I think it's easy to spot like vocal tics and mannerisms and things that are a part of a particular culture when you're also part of that culture. The kinds of phrases that he was using that were, you know, when he was like swearing at the ghost and stuff. There's a way that people in England will swear when they mean it and when they're just like pretending. I'm really struggling to sort of explain what I mean here, but I think if you are also English, and maybe even, I mean, this guy's name is 666 Manchester, so, and he appeared to be in a block of flats. Could well have been in Manchester city centre. If you're from Manchester or you know this guy's like accent, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. His reaction to stuff, to me, does seem genuine. What got me was the way that he went, the lights just come on. It's something about the way he said it, the intonation, the speed as well of how that sentence came out of his mouth did feel like a very genuine reaction. It was a reaction as opposed to a planned event I would love to see more from this creator. This feels real to me. This does feel like trickster energy. I've seen it before. I've experienced this kind of stuff before. Everything that we saw in that footage is in alignment with what I have experienced, that absolutely, hands down, was very real. So yeah, I think we may have actually found, maybe, a real clip. That's exciting, isn't it?
Ghost caught on camera.
I think what's potentially happened there is the door is like halfway open, and those kinds of doors have slow close hinges. So once it's committed to the close, it will continue to close all the way without any intervention. I think it was just teetering on the edge of closing by itself anyway, and then it just did. So I don't think that was a ghost. Oh, this is Lainey and Ben. Yeah. I've seen this account before. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced that they've got a poltergeist and it is real. I also am aware that it is possible that Lainey and Ben perhaps sometimes exaggerate what goes on. I have no proof for that. I'm not picking on them. The reason I say that is because their account has always been spooky stuff, has always been, look at the poltergeist that's in our house. What I think has happened, this is just my opinion, I don't have any proof for what I'm about to say. My opinion is that these two lovely people moved into a new house, realised that it has a poltergeist in it, started recording it because that's what you would do, isn't it? It was like weird stuff happening, like quick grab a camera because I want to watch it back and see if I'm going mad or not. They had so many clips and it was happening so often that they decided to start posting it on social media, and then their account became Look at Our Haunted House. But then the channel became really, really popularized. They started making a good income from it. They have a YouTube channel as well. And then the pressure to create content came into play. So I think that most of what we see is absolutely real, but I do think that I have seen some clips that have been a bit like iffy and a bit like, but most of it has been like what we've just seen there. I think that that's just something to maybe bear in mind when we see accounts like this, that it probably started very innocently, but you know, when you're a content creator and you're earning money from it, you know, and you start to rely on that income, there is then a pressure to post, and there's a pressure to post stuff that people want to see. You can corner yourself if you're not careful as a creator. Yeah, I do think that this is genuine. Maybe what we've seen there in those clips might not all be genuine, but I do think that they have a poltergeist in their house. As a psychic medium, you know, I think that they do have a poltergeist in their house. There is some quirky stuff going on in that house for sure.
When you think about these executed wives of Henry VIII, all I would want to do for the rest of my eternal, immortal life is scare the out of men. That's all I would want to do.
Okay. Why? One man does something absolutely just unspeakably abhorrent to you. Punish all men. That's the solution. That's the go-to solution. Punish all men. What? Yeah, time to go. Oh, time to go. You need a different campsite. Me checking the fridge if anything spawned. Oh, these comments are great. Oh, that made me cry. Oh, I laughed so much all my makeup came off. Oh, this comment really tickled me. Probably just the wind. Oh no, I'm so disappointed. I brightened the image and it's literally someone standing outside wearing cold weather gear. Nice try though. Oh, that was brilliant. Okay, I think that's a great place for us to end. What do you think, Will? I think he found that just as funny as I did. Or your makeup came off as well. Well, as always, thank you for being here with me today. I appreciate your beautiful faces. If you haven't checked out the join button below, then, you know, you should do that. Excuse me. Also, check out the Patreon if you haven't already. There's loads of stuff going on over there. I'm sure you'll find something you like. You know, you find something cool. You support me and my content. Everyone's a winner. Thank you to my... I'm just holding him like a microphone or something. Thank you to my wonderful patrons, like an acceptance speech. Thank you to my wonderful patrons and members for your support, for your encouragement, you know, standing with me during the dark times and during also the good times, and for all the times. I appreciate you all very much. I love you very much. Thank you. I would not be sitting here today if it wasn't for you. I mean, literally though. I love your beautiful faces. Remember that you are important and you are loved. And I will see you guys in the next one.